emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. Zobu, Zobu, reigning by master.
You see how they're messing them? Do you see how disgraceful?
The emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. Zobu, Zobu, reigning
we are live and we are direct. You may not like it, and quite frankly, if you like it, if you don't like it, it doesn't we are live and we are direct.
Are defending him. Fulani people are defending him. But you idiots from the south, from the east, you are talking rubbish about your one Nigeria. Whereas a terrorist, a killer, a murderer is in government as a minister. His own people are the people defending him. But you are in the south attacking those who are fighting for your freedom. And you're telling me that your brains are normal. Maybe that's your one Nigeria, whereas a terrorist, a killer, a murderer is in government as a minister. His own people are the people defending him. But you are in the south attacking those who are fighting for your freedom. And you're telling me that your brains are normal. Maybe there's something in Suya, maybe in Kilishi, and in that cattle that they give to us to eat. There must be something fundamentally wrong with us as a people. And we must confront it, and confront it we shall. These people lecturing us about no secession, you're destroying the country. You people, you Fulani idiots, you Fulani bigots, you Fulani impostors, you Fulani vagabonds are the same people that welcomed the rehabilitation of terrorists. You granted bandits, killers, murderers, and kidnappers amnesty. I want Obia to listen. I want Ibas to listen. I want Ibas, this idiot, Sarikin Fulani of Imo State, Hope Sodema to listen very, very carefully. You people are fools because you cannot listen very well. The same people you're fighting for, killing your own people because of them, they are the ones rehabilitating, so they claim, putting the army that we have today. Somebody might come and say, you have given the order that the police and the army should be attacked. All those idiots. Some of you fools who cannot reason, we are not attacking any police. We are attacking the terrorists that they brought into the police and into the army. They are the ones killing our people. We must defend ourselves. You fools cannot reason very well. We are not fighting any standing or legally, properly constituted army or police. These are the same Fulani terrorists, murderers and killers. The same people that went in, in Damatru or wherever it is, killing and slaughtering Christians in droves. You fools that cannot reason. The same Boko Haram that has been killing, the same Fulani terrorists have been killing people. They are the ones now in the army. Did you not see them? Recruit them into the army? You're telling me we shouldn't fight them? These are terrorists in police uniform and army uniform. You're saying we should not fight them? Is that what you're saying? Are you that foolish? Are you that stupid? This same Fulani pontificating about peace and unity and anti-secession or whatever garbage that they are pouring out of their useless, stinking Janjaweed mouths. These same idiots, these same fools are the ones that rehabilitated Boko Haram. So they claim. These fools are the ones that granted amnesty to bandits. Now, let me surprise all of you. Surprise, surprise. Those that are giving amnesty to are Fulani terrorists, Fulani bandits, Fulani kidnappers, Fulani headsmen who are murderers and land-grabbing urchins. These are the people that are giving amnesty to. You people should reason. You zoo animals called Nigerians, reason for once. The hypocrisy in Fulani, their hypocrisy is astonishing. Hypocrites. Fulani, who is responsible for the state of almost anarchy in the zoo, who is responsible for the hopelessness of the security framework of the zoo, Fulani, who is responsible for insecurity, Fulani, who are the bandits, Fulani, who are the terrorists in the zoo, Fulani, which people are going about slaughtering and taking over other people's farmlands. It is you. You people are the problem. Unfortunately, some idiots from the south cannot see it. You wanted to show us that you know how to write grammar, writing rubbish about one Nigeria. You are defending something that is indefensible. Indefensible, you fools. Some smelly rats, some smelly garbage, gutter, alamajiri, gutter. The lowest of the low. If it's one of those of their fools talking, I will even understand. From the gutter. Not contributed one single thing to the advancement of the zoo. Not one single contribution has the Fulani ever made. Tell me one national contribution that the Fulani has ever made to the advancement of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. Just name one thing, absolutely nothing. They want power and control of oil and gas. That's all they need, that's all they want, so they can run your lives for you and control your destiny. And you're not ashamed of yourself to claim that you're educated. But there is one thing I want all of us to understand this very evening. We are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within. And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you. That they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond, to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. They will buy some of you over. The spirit of Oba Biasika and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing. You can't. You cannot. Not in 1 trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwuokike Abiama, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora Eri, the same God of Owe Eri, the same God of Arochukwu, not to be nobody, the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these no-colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
We have tried to live in Nigeria designed by Great Britain and handed to us. We have found it difficult to live in that Nigeria. We have fought a civil war, killed so many people, and still we have the same problems reoccurring. Perhaps the time has come to revisit the very foundations of Nigeria.
Because what I am saying, Honorable Manyamini, our people are lame. They are weak. I am struggling to count how many men there are in Biafra land. There are no more men left. Weak, docile, and imbecilic. Weak. I don't know how we can take such people to war. I don't know how we can take men who are not men into battle and win. I am ashamed. Very, very ashamed. Nonetheless, we must preach this very gospel because man did not ask us to come. Chukwu Abiyama in heaven mandated that we should come. If not, that I was called to do this very work, I will not speak to any of you anymore. But Chukwu Abiyama said this very gospel must be preached, and we must preach it. I have prayed since yesterday up until now. My request is very simple. The same prayer I made in secret, I will make out here in the open. Chukwu Abiyama biko. Since it is your intention that your kingdom will be restored upon this very earth, I need men. I need men. I did not say boys. I said I need men. Those of them that you created to restore your kingdom, they should come forward now, not tomorrow, not next year. Chukwu Abiyama. You must bring them now. I did not say tomorrow. Because the insult is too much. It is beyond what any human being can endure. We want to go and get Biafra, or we die in the process, because we are better off dead than witness some of this nonsense going on. The level of insult is beyond what any decent human being can tolerate. They bring their cattle into our land. They desecrate our land. They kill us in the presence of our families and nobody does anything about it. And when the police attend, the police sit idly by as people are being killed by not a multitude of people. Only 4. Only 4 Awasa people can sack an entire village in Biafra land, and we call ourselves men. No, we are not men. Until we redeem our honor. Until we look at integrity and say, we must have a part of it. Until then, to be honest with you. This is Radio Biafra. Now is the time to come forward. I did not say tomorrow. Now, tonight, is the time to come forward. 100 of us, and then we march. 100 and we march. The rest can come later if they want to. I am tired of broadcasting. I want to fight for my country. I want to carry arms to defend the honor and integrity of my country. I want to avenge the death of 6 million people. I want Biafra to stand as a beacon of hope, freedom, and liberty in black world. I want Biafra to stand as a testament to the glory of heaven upon the face of this very earth. I want Biafra to stand because my obligation to the dead outweigh that which I owe to the living. That is why Biafra will stand, and Biafra will come. 100 men, that's all. And we march. The rest can come later on. I no longer give a damn. The disgrace and the insult is too much. We must go and meet our enemies even if we have only machete and hoes. It is far more better for us to go and meet them and die with a semblance of dignity than with this very humiliation which we encounter every blessed day. We must assemble.
Iwe were iwe gị n'ọnụma gị wee bịa leta anyị. Ụmụ anyị wee na-anwụsị. Ụfọdụ nọ n'ụzọ ije ha anaghị alọta ụlọ ọzọ. Nne na nna wee na-ata ahụhụ, wee na-ata ikikere eze. Nwaanyị kunie ka ọ gaa ubi gaa rụọ ọrụ. Fulani chiri ehi bata ebe ala gị niile n'iyi. Okwu ebepụ ya isi. Anyị bụ ka anyị kpọkwa onye nwe anyị n'ugwu Awụsa ahụ ejide anyị wee gbuo. Ihe ọbụla anyị mara aka n'ime ha sị na ka ha gaa n'ihu. Elekwa ọdụ ụgbọ mmiri n'igwe ọcha bụ ememiri agha nke dị na Kalaba otu aka ahụ. Anyị na-ala nsọ ebe Biafra bụ ndị kọstọm sokwenye anyị n'etiti anyị. Anyị anọghị n'ime mmiri kama kọstọm juru ebe niile. Ha wee na-ata anyị ahụhụ. Anyị kwekwa sịkpọta anyị ka kpọchie. Anyị kwekwa sịkpọta anyị ka gbagbuo anyị. Onye nwe anyị na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe ọ bụ ụzọ dị anya ka isi wee bụ ndị iro anyị n'anya wee karịa ndị nke gị. Akwa anyị bụ ụmụ Chineke. Akwa ọba aha anyị ka anyị na-aza. Akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza ike Chukwu. Akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza amara Chineke. Akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chisom. Akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chizoba. Nna nke dị nsọ onye ime eluigwe dịka otu onye iro bi na anyị bụ ụmụ gị. Bịa ka iwe zọpụta anyị. Bịa ka iwe napụta anyị n'aka ajọ ihe. Bịa ka iwe lụọrọ anyị ọgụ. Bịa ka iwe tituo ozu. Ọ bụ ọkọwa mgbe e milere Goliath. Chineke nna nke igwe wee memiri Fero. Sikwa otu a mee ka Fero gbagụzọ n'ihu ụmụ ndị IPOB ka o wee taa akwụkwọ iguni ọtọ ọzọ. Ị ga na-edu anyị n'ụzọ niile nke ezi omume. Ọ bụla adịghị na anyị na-aga ndagwurugwu onyinye ọnwụ. Ọ bụ ụgwọ nwa bụ ekegere eluigwe n'ụwa onye ọbụla kere gị nweghị mmalite nweghị ọgwụgwụ. Kama anyị onwe anyị bụ anọkpa ahụ ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ n'ezie. Kama marakwa na okwu gị na-anọgide bụ ego mgbe ebighị ebi. Ọ bụ ya mere anyị ji were gị n'anya isi. Anyị wee na-asị nna nke dị nsọ. Bịa ka iwe gosi anyị Biafra na ndụ na-abụghị n'ọnwụ. Bịa ka iwe mee ka ebe gị na amara gị wee kpuchiri anyị ka uwe. Bịa ka iwe zọpụta ndị nke gị. bịa ka igwe mee ka Biafra wee bịa ka anyị na-ewetụta na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'aha gị onye bụ Chukwuka Abiama.
Ise. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Biafrans. Happy. I'm so happy to see you guys, all the comrades. I'm happy. I'm very happy that you guys are alive to see a new brand year, a year for Biafra, because this is Biafran's year. This is our year. This is the year that Biafra must come. This is the year we shall restore Biafra. This is the year that our leader will regain his unconditional freedom. So I wish you Happy New Year, all Biafrans. I wish you all the best. And this year is going to be a year like no other. Even in times of our struggle, this year will mark the end of our sorrow. This year will mark the end of our agitation, because in this year 2024, Biafra will be restored. And then Nnamdi Kanu will regain his freedom also in this year. Our finance will increase. Our health will increase. Every good desire of your heart this year, as a man of Chukwuka Abiama, you don't know I'm a man of Chukwuka Abiama. You don't know. I'm telling you this evening, I'm receiving this message from the direct throne of Chukwuka Abiama. So I want you to, starting from today, being the 1st of January 2024, I want you to know that your enemies will never get the better side of you this year. Everything that you could not do all these years, maybe you are 40 years, maybe you are 45, maybe you're 60, maybe you're even 70, you have not achieved anything meaningful. This year, you will achieve it. And remember, this is the year of Biafra. So I don't think there will be any achievement greater than achieving Biafra. So for the fact that Biafra is coming this year, I want you to have it in mind that everything has been settled spiritually and physically. So I welcome you, lovers of freedom. I welcome you, fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafra, those that always follow us in this page. If you are part of this page, I want you to know that we appreciate you. We did it in 2023. This year, we are going to do better. This year, we shall be getting more people, more views, people that those people that love the truth, those people that are sincere, those sincere freedom fighters, those who are seeking for Biafran freedom with sincerity of the heart. These are the kind of people that we are going to be receiving, accepting in this page, in this platform, this year 2024. So I welcome you, and I keep appreciating you as you continue to share our program, as you continue to like, as you continue to comment on every program that we do or we have in here, as you continue to spread the message of this platform. Tell people about IPOB Western Cape Media TV. They need to follow us. We have a page which we open newly. Though for now we cannot stream there because it is not yet accepted, because we just opened it newly. But I want us to keep accumulating followers so that when we are ready to hit the ground running, it will not be a problem. So share this program if you are joining us. I want this year to be better than last year. Remember, last year we begged people to share our program. I don't know why. I keep finding it very difficult to understand. I could not see the rationale on these things. Why you should be watching a program, but you cannot share that program. I don't know. I don't understand. It baffles me. It beats my imagination. Like the program, share the program. These are very simple things. Comment so that people will know we are here. We are existing in this part of the world. So I welcome you to this 1st January 2024 program here in IPOB Western Cape South Africa Media. I welcome you with all sincerity of heart. I welcome you. I love you so much. You that is following us in this page, I love you. And Chukwu Okariam, I love you more. I welcome you. As I welcome you, please welcome others. You know, the manner of the program we are going to have this evening here is we have never had this type of program before. I bet you, I promise you that if you come here with all your heart, with the sincerity of heart, which I always encourage us, this is not page where we don't do saga here, we don't do propaganda. Here we don't know what is hate. Here we don't know what is jealousy. Here we don't know all these things. This platform, this page, we created it. It is born out of, it's a child of necessity, if I may use the word. This page you see did not just happen. We came for a purpose, because before now we've been watching, we've been seeing from the background what the struggle of Biafra is turning to. And once pride and once viable, vibrant IPOB media warriors, in our eyes, overnight, turned to something that I could not imagine. I don't know how this kind of change happened in IPOB. Within a twinkle of an eye, a 360-degree turn happened in IPOB media. Nobody, IPOB media, that when they are talking, when they are broadcasting, when they are on media, even the zoo will be shaking. The zoo don't know where to hold IPOB. Zoo don't know where to control it. Suddenly, because people that does not have anything to do with struggle took charge of the runnings of IPOB. Just because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was captured, kidnapped, and extraordinary rendition, within 1 year, within 6 months, everything in IPOB fell apart, because the runnings, the day-to-day activities of the struggle fell into the wrong hands. That is what wrong management could do to you. Because you may be asking yourself, why is it that when you are doing something, you are not making headway? Someone else will come and take over. Immediately there will be turn around, because you do not understand that thing you are doing. That is exactly what happened to IPOB. If you listen to what I played, the video I played about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the third one, he said, our people are lame. Our people are dumb. there are no more men. What does Mazi Kanu mean? What was Mazi Kanu trying to say? Mazi Kanu looked at you, put you in a scale, weighed you, and found nothing. Hence, he keep fighting, he keep screaming, he keep crying, he keep shouting for 100 men. Which, up till he's kidnapped, he couldn't get just one that he could vouch his life on. That is it. But when you ask them, they will tell you, yes, we are freedom fighters. So I want you to come into this platform. And each time you come here, decolonize yourself from mental slavery, from that envy, greed, and jealousy that is killing we the Igbos in particular. Because it is us that is piloting the affairs of Biafra. Do you understand it? So, you have to remove that from you, from your brain, from your thinking. Look things from neutral perspective. Always come without trying to favor anybody. When you begin to do things like that, you will begin to know that all that glitters are not gold after all. I am telling you, that is how we are able to be where we are today here in IPOB Western Cape Media TV and IPOB as a zone. I mean, Western Cape as a zone. Because we have a coordinator who does not see things from angle of jealousy, from angle of envy. He doesn't care who is doing it. That is why when the opportunity to run this program happened, he made it open for anybody, anyone, whoever that is interested, which I happen to be one of them. And there are many people. If tomorrow you want to make yourself available, nobody will. Our coordinator here, Master Innocent Alia, does not care. All he needs is Biafra. I have known him to be that. All he wants is anything that will bring Biafra. And that is what we, IPOB Cape, Western Cape, that is all we want. We don't want nothing short. If you can get Biafra, come, we'll stand by you. If you can do what I'm doing more than me, come, I'm going to stand by you. I'm not going to feel, oh, I started it, I'm doing it. Why would you do? No. I will step out and you fill the gap and do it better. All we need is Biafra. When Biafra comes, I will go to my village. You will go to your village. You're not going to take my village from me. That is it. So I welcome you, fellow Biafra. I have a lot. I have something that is mind-blowing that is coming your way this evening. Because if we don't go this, you don't do these things, those charlatans, those fools, those idiots will think that we are dumb. We don't know what we are doing. We know. We know who is fighting for us and who is not. We know who is doing what. Yes, we know. That is why I want you to sit back, share the program, do it, like it, comment. We need people to join us in this program this evening. I bring you greetings, fellow Biafran, from my coordinator, Mazi Innocent Ale. I bring you greetings from all the coordinators here in Western Cape. I also bring you greetings from all the executive of IPOB Western Cape. In this part of the world, we believe that Biafra is all we have, all we need. Without Biafra, we are doomed. We believe so in this part of the world. We believe that IPOB Code of Conduct is the map. All we need is to follow it. In IPOB Western Cape Zone, we believe that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in charge through IPOB Code of Conduct. We believe that if you see yourself or call yourself IPOB oath member, you must hold IPOB Code of Conduct to high esteem. You do not do anything in this struggle without first considering what IPOB Code of Conduct is saying regarding that. You do not bypass it. You do not stamp on it. You must always know that without IPOB Code of Conduct, our struggle becomes banana struggle, where there is no rules, where there is no rules. So we are in IPOB Western Cape, we believe on that, and it is working for us. That is why I, Mazi Oyebuchi, is here. We adhere to it completely to the core. So I want you to know that that is the key. Problem that is happening in IPOB today is happening because those people in charge does not follow IPOB Code of Conduct. They thought that this is their time to shine. This is their time to do things the way they want to do it, even when they are not doing anything. Because if you are doing it, even though we are complaining that but IPOB Code of Conduct, you are not following it, but we are able to see the result of your actions. We may be saying, okay, it's fine, let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be the judge. But in this case, you do nothing, only gossip, only name calling, promising Biafrans of something you know you are not doing anything. Before I continue, this is IPOB Western Cape South Africa Media. Here we speak nothing but the truth. We are without fear or favor. We are fearless before our enemies. We are not here to represent any individual, but to represent and to defend our fatherland, Biafra. For us, it is Biafra today, tomorrow, and forever. If you are offended by our resolve, we have no apologies for that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra worldwide, and his position is and shall remain incontestable. IPOB is here to restore Biafra, and we are not going to be swayed until Biafra is restored. Welcome again to IPOB Western Cape South Africa Media, saying it the way it is. Yes, this is our slogan, and we are indeed following it because we lead by example. If you remember, this platform came into play last year, but I've forgotten the exact month. And since we began till date, we have never looked back. In fact, it is getting better each day. And we want to upgrade everything we are doing. We need more gadgets, we need microphones, we need things that will make our program more suitable to viewers. But we are at least using the little we have to achieve the successes we have able to achieve. We succeeded last year. We did not go we did not stop broadcasting. We continue, and we promise that this year is going to be a greater achievement because you know what? It is getting better, and Biafra is coming. Remember, when I say Biafra is coming, you may not understand because you are part of those, you may be part of those who said that Biafra will come. But all we know is that it will come in our lifetime. but we cannot say that Biafra will come tomorrow or next tomorrow because it is not coming. But we know it will come in our lifetime. When you look at the person that is talking about Biafra coming in his lifetime, maybe he is just 30 or 25 years. Or maybe his lifespan is up to 100 years. So he's telling you that at the 99th year of his life, Biafra will come. He does not speak with conviction. He did not speak with faith, belief that you sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra. So when you tell them how you will sleep in Biafra and wake up, they tell you go and sit down. But they are freedom fighters. Before I go on, my name is Mazi Onyebuchi. I am your host. Always remember that. And also remember that by the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama Premier, I am the Parklands Unit Coordinator. Yes. I love Biafra with all my heart. To me, it is Biafra or death. I don't, life without Biafra is useless. Do you know why? Because life without Biafra is full of slavery. And what is life to a slave? Nothing. A slave does not have a life. It doesn't matter how old he lives. It doesn't matter what he eats, what his master gave him to eat. But remember, a slave can never marry his master's daughter. No matter how acceptable he is, there is always line you don't cross as a slave. I believe in humanity. I believe in all men are born equals. I believe that there is no substandard human being. There is no subhuman being. All human beings are equal. And they should be treated equal. So when you find yourself in a position, we found ourselves in the Zoological Republic, the noble thing for you to do is to agitate either for a change or for total freedom. And we have agitated in the past for a change, which they killed us, made us to drink from dirty waters, step on us, trample on us, kill us, bury us in shallow graves, did all manner of dehumanization treatment to us. Today, we have crossed the Rubicon. It is only one door in, there is no out. Biafra is on my mind, and the goal is Biafra. You don't tell me about how Nigeria will be good. I'm not interested. Even if Nigeria lies, it will become America tomorrow. I am not interested in it. I wish them all the best. I need Biafra so that my heart, my spirit will rest in peace when I join my ancestors. So, if you have options, to us here in Western Cape, we do not have options. We have only one option, which is Biafra. For this, I say to you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you, depend your location where you are viewing us from this evening. As I welcome you to this evening program properly, I want you to know that this past years that our leader is in the hands of the enemies, a lot of things has happened, which prompted the people like me to believe that the sufferings of our leader today is the will of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. There is a reason why Chukwu Abiyama allowed our leader to be in the hands of the enemies today. And with our own eyes, we are seeing and we are witnessing a lot of people has been exposed. A lot of fake people has been exposed. This, our leaders' each problem made us to understand that we have more sycophants in this struggle than real freedom fighters. It makes us to understand as also that we have so many people in this struggle who came into Biafran struggle with personal interests, not a collective interest of restoration of Biafra. It is because of the problem of kidnap of our leader that we are able to come to this conclusion. And I am so joyful on one side that the will of Chukwu Kabiama has been done, which is to expose those fake freedom fighters. Because if you remember, when I played our leader's voice before he was incarcerated video, he said, our enemies are intensifying their fight against us. The enemies are coming for you. Some of those men you see today that have fallen, some of those men who has become a stumbling stone to the restoration of Biafra for personal interest, for personal ego. Those people who thought they have something to protect that is more important to them than Biafra. Some of those people you see today, whom their name, the name they answer, some of them want to answer Biafran leader. Some of them has gone on to say that they are Biafran leaders in the league of Ojukwu, late Ojukwu, in the league of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that they are in that league. That is what is important to them. Some of these people you see who has become a stumbling stone to this struggle today, their names are more important to them than getting Biafra. Because people like Mazo Ebuchi, I do not care about my name being mentioned. In fact, if Biafra is restored, I don't even care if my name is listed among those who did one thing, who spoke or who contributed. It's not importance to me. It's not a matter of interest to me. As long as Biafra is restored, I am satisfied. Like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will say, I can now go and rest. Maka na ndị Igbo si na onye ụlọ ya na-agba ọkụ a na-achụ oke. But it will interest you to know that some of these people, most of them today, you see in this struggle, their name is more important to them. They thought that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu rose to the length or to the level where he is today by putting his name ahead of the interests of the collective people of Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not care who is listening or who is not listening, who is following, or who. All he does is speak the truth to the enemies. And today, Chukwu Okike Abiama exalted his name, and those men are fighting to make their names heard. I don't know what they want to gain out of it. So now, the reason I came across something on social media, yes, this is the beginning of the year. If you remember, I hosted a program with my coordinator, with my comrade Mazi Philip, okay, the other time. And the topic of that program was DOS and Simon Ekpa. It is a result time, which in that program we managed to point out one or two achievements from both parties. And in our quest to do that, we were able to tell you that those men that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu handed over the runnings of IPOB, they failed woefully without looking back. And you know, when we hold some programs, we don't have intention of attacking anybody in particular. Even though at the point of doing that program, we may mention names, but that is not, we are not doing it to rob you of your position or to make you look bad or to bring you, no, we are doing it so that you change, so that you retrace your step. We are doing what we are doing here for you that is going astray to look back and retrace your steps. But you know, the more you are trying to point out these things to these men, the more they are going crazy about their foolishness. I don't know why a freedom fighter will chose to make a fellow freedom fighter his problem. I keep asking myself, what is the logic? Where is the wisdom on these things? Why would such thing be happening? When you say, I am fighting for freedom, the other person said, I am also fighting for freedom, which our enemy is supposed to be that person or that group who put us into slavery. When you look at our enemies, they are united. I am telling you, they have unity, and that unity is near impregnable. You cannot there. Remember, when we say we are fighting for our freedom to free ourselves from Nigeria, we are fighting against Ohaneze Ndi Igbo, which are united with Nigeria. We are fighting against those fake traditional rulers in our land, which are standing with Nigeria. We are fighting against the politicians in our land. We're fighting against those DG, those men that is benefiting from those politicians. They are united. We are fighting against the state of Nigeria. When we say state of Nigeria, we're fighting against the military. We're fighting against the army. That means the military, the air force, the police, all the security outfit of Nigeria. We are fighting of them. They are united. They have one purpose: to do what? To subdue, eliminate, and annihilate us, so that we will never be heard again. They are one in this movement. Then, when you stretch it further, we are fighting against all the traditional rulers in our enemy's territory. We are fighting against all the organizations on the enemy's territories. We are fighting against the religion that is being practiced in our land, all the religions, because all of them are on this together. We are fighting against countries like Saudi Arabia, all these countries like Britain. We're fighting like some extent, UN, to some extent. So these people that I just mentioned to you now, they are united. Their attention is on us, focusing on us, monitoring us day and night. But now come on our side. We are like a grain of sand. A grain of sand. Now, we're supposed to be together. We're supposed to identify anybody that identified with our freedom. Whether the person is a Biafran, whether the person is a Nigerian, whether the person is a foreigner from another country or from another continent, no matter where the person is, as long as the person speaks the language of freedom, we're supposed to identify with the person. We're supposed to give the person all the support that he or she needs to continue doing what he is doing, because we need it. That is who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is. That was why he made it as a task to enter into alliance with Yoruba Nation now, when they were existing. Ambazonia, he was working on Middle Belt. He will come always and cry about Middle Belt, promising that Middle Belt will join soon until he is captured. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu identified with you so long as you are fighting for your freedom from the hands of the oppressors. But now, your question should be, why are those his followers, so-called followers, does not have the same view with their leader? Now, your guess is as good as mine, because they are fake all this while. They are with him, but they are not with him. They wanted their name to be in the list of those who agitated for Biafra. Whether Biafra is restored or not, they just want their name to be among those that. So they are in between. They are in the side of the enemies and also on the side of the oppressed. So they are playing double agents. That is why today we are going to be exposing them more. I told you something last year on my last program here last year. I said, see this page, we don't owe any man any apologies. This is our own. And the aim and the objective here is to educate Biafrans, is to make our listeners to always think out of the box, to make our listeners, even if they are only one person, to make that one person to see things from the angle of truth, not from the angle of deceit. We cannot deceive you. We identify with everybody. I told you this year we don't give a damn. We are going to be doing what is right to sensitize the brain of our people, to call our people back from the road of damnation which they took in the road that leads to light. It is not easy. The message we chose to preach is not easy because it's not always popular. People don't like to identify with you when you are not entertaining or massaging their egos, when you are not fooling them. Yes, if you are not doing saga, if you are not in the business of running people's image down, condemning others so that you may rise, if you don't put sand and cover the truth, you are not being taken serious. But you know one thing, truth survives the harshest environment. It is truth. It is always truth. Keep speaking it, keep saying it. At the end of the day, truth will become the winner of the race. So that is what we have chosen in this Western Cape, IPOB Western Cape Media TV. We shall continue to tell you the truth Irrespective of how you feel, it's not relevant to us. How you see us is not also important to us. How you feel when we tell you the truth is of no importance to us. So you see, instead of you to watch us and develop high BP or die of hatred, don't watch us, because we are not going to hide the truth from you. We are not going to stop doing what is right because we don't want to bruise your stupid egos. So I welcome you properly in this topic. I want to show you something before I go to playing videos that I have here for you. Now, look at this thing here. Look at it. This is coming from IPOB Liverpool Center. This IPOB Liverpool Center is a Twitter account. These are the sycophants in this struggle. These are the men that is doing this struggle more evil. This man, whoever that is behind this page, is an enemy of Biafra. And he should be treated as such. You see this page, you see the other one they call Elo Chukwu Haji. You see the one they call, what is it called? Melchizedek, Melchizedek, whatever his name is. You see those people. You see the one they call Achalugo. You see all these people. They are enemies of this struggle. They are the enemies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These are the people that made the zoo not to take us serious. Let me read what he said. This thing, he said, it is 31st 12, 2023, Orie, Obochioka, today. That was yesterday. Autopilot parasites are waiting tonight to wake up tomorrow in Biafra land, as they were promised by their fellow Efulefu leader. It is going to be a crossover night for them, with more lies and lies to keep them paying tithes to fund their kidnapping business in Biafra land. What would be their New Year's resolution? Well, do I blame him? Hasn't he told them that they are fools and idiots if they are expecting him to give them Biafra that Ojukwu and Owazurike couldn't give them? For me and my comrades, we don't know the date Biafra will come, but we strongly believe that it will come in our lifetime. This is supposedly a freedom fighter speaking. He is fighting for freedom he could not envisage. He could not say from this year to next year, Biafra is coming. He's a freedom fighter. But he's fighting indefinitely. He's saying that he's fighting indefinitely. That he could not envisage, he could not tell you, see, or predict to you when Biafra is coming. But all you know is that Biafra will come in his lifetime. He forgot that there are many people today that are in this struggle who are in their 20s. So if it is to go by lifetime, that means we should expect to fight for another 80 years for Biafra to come. Because he just said for him and his comrades, he was not talking about himself alone. He included all the comrades, all the parasites, all the sycophants, all the idiots, all the fools that he calls comrades. So he goes back to mock those who said that Biafra is coming in 2 weeks' time. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did in the past. Because this man, when you ask him, why are you saying this? But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said it, that Biafra will be coming the next year. Since 2014, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu keep promising Biafrans that Biafra will come the upper year. He will tell you no, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't meant it so, or Mazi Kanu didn't say it. He does not even know that since 2013, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been promising Biafrans that Biafra is coming the upper year. He did not remember. Because they are not following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This man does not have any business fighting for freedom. But I'll be playing the video because now some of them will be like, oh, Mazi Nnamdi is lying. I will be playing video. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, his program in 2014, where he said that Biafra will come the next year, which is 2015. These fools who will come here and mock somebody because he said Biafra is coming in 2023. They are counting the date for him, waiting to mock him, not knowing that when you are mocking him, you are mocking yourself, because all of us are in it together. You are as helpless and as hopeless as I am. If Biafra is not restored, you are helpless and hopeless. So don't mock anybody for telling you that he believes that Biafra is coming because he's working. When you are putting effort, you must support it with belief. You must first believe in what you are doing. Believe in yourself first, then believe in what you are doing. If you think we are in this struggle to play, if you think we are in this struggle to display how foolish we are, how competitive we could be to each other, you are a joker. Some of us, people like us, we are here for a real business. We failed in 2013 to restore Biafra. We keep fighting in 2014. We failed. 15 we failed. 16 we failed. 17 we failed. 18 we failed. 19 we failed. 20 we failed. 21 we failed. 22 we failed. 23 we failed. 24 we are not going to fail. We will restore Biafra this year. Go and cut it and put it in your useless site. Tell them there is another madman. He's now telling us that Biafra will come 2024. I tell you, Biafra is coming in 2024. There is nothing that can stop Biafra from not coming in 2024. Yes, I said it. I have joined those I have joined Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to say that Biafra is coming the next year, and it shall come. You will sleep in Nigeria, as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will say, and wake up in Nigeria. And wake up in Biafra. It is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu who said it. Not Simon Ekpa said it, but Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You want to fight for Biafra for the rest of your life. We don't want. are here to restore Biafra. We are here to restore it, or we died trying to do it. But I want you to bear one thing in mind. We are not going to fight for Biafra for the rest of our lives. Never. It's not possible. Since Mazen Kano started, up till now, it's enough. We have waited enough. Even in the children of Israelites, when they left Israel, they came to a spot where they sat. They got relaxed in that place. They forgot that there is John in their with them. Until when Chukwu can look at them and got irritated and came and said to them, "You fools, stand up, move. You have dwelled long enough on this mountain. This is not what I promised for you. This is not what I want for you. This is not where I want you to be. You have waited enough. Go, fools." That was when the children of Israel stood up and continued their journey. Because for them, they are comfortable. Just like this fool, IPOB Liverpool Central. He is a foolish man. He is comfortable fighting for the rest of his life for something that we already have. All we need is to unite. All we need is to stand. All we need is to face our enemies squarely, and they will collapse. This fool, this IPOB Liverpool Center, thought that we are going to fight, do IPOB, one family, all hail Biafra, forever until we die. This person is trying to tell us that we are going to inherit this struggle for our children. Never. We are going to finish it. We are going to live. We are not only going to restore Biafra. We shall restore Biafra. We shall live in Biafra. We shall enjoy Biafra. And we shall die Biafra. That is it. It is like that. So, you mocked a man who is projecting. You mock him. You called him a fraudster. You said what did he say? He said he's doing fundraising for kidnapping business. The same thing the Nigerian government and their one Nigerian citizens called Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is what you are calling your fellow freedom fighter. They called Mazen Nnamdi Kanu kidnapper, murderer. They hang on his neck, treason. Not what they have done, terrorist. The same thing you turn around to call a fellow freedom fighter because you are part of the zoo. You are part of the problem. You are not part of the solution. You are part of the problem. And this year we are not going to tolerate this year. We are not going to tolerate those fools, foolish, docile, imbecilic, and weak, lazy freedom fighting. We are not going to tolerate it this year. If you are not in, you are out. You cannot be on the fence. This year, we are out. We are not going to tolerate stupidity, imbecility, docility. We are not going to tolerate any form of cowardice, laziness, and foolishness. We are not going to tolerate it in Biafran struggle. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu prayed and said, "Chukwu Abiyama, send men." You are in IPOB already. Remember, when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was praying this prayer, you are already part of IPOB oath member, fighting, so-called fighting with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu already. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went on to ask Chukwu Abiyama to send men that will fight with him. So that means you are useless to him. Because you cannot have money and you are asking for money. You cannot have food and you are hungry. You cannot be in the water while the soap is paining you in your eyes. You cannot have clothes and you are naked. You cannot have shoes and you walk in the midst of thorns. No. You can only ask for shelter when there is no roof over your head. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu making that prayer means that he saw nobody. You are there, but you are not there. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know this why. That he was with nobody. He keep praying. He keep asking. Probably, Chukwu Abiyama answered him by bringing people like Simon Ekpa, and you saw it as a problem. You saw a prayer answered, that Chukwu Abiyama answered Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You turn around to see it as a problem because in the past, it was all fake people that were coming to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the original people will come, serious people will come, you people will chase them away with your wicked setting them up here and there. Who would have told you that Uche Mefo was not a serious freedom fighter? Who would have told you? Would you have believed? You wouldn't have believed it. After all the things that Uche Mefo did you know that he was not a serious freedom fighter? Did you believe that Uche Mefo prefer his religion more than freedom and the freedom of his people? Would you have believed so? Would you have believed that Uche Mefo would call Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, IPONK, and IPOB bingos? Would you? Somebody that oversaw the death of hundreds and hundreds of Biafrans. Somebody that sat on Radio Biafra, where all these men are today, calling for men to come and die for Biafra, to come and defend Biafra. Would you have believed if maybe you went to a prophet who would told you, do you see this Uche Mefo? He's going to disappoint. Would you have believed it? You would not say no. Because Uche Mefo, maybe those men you call bad, people like Omiomio, people like, what is their names? All these people in the past, maybe that Uche Mefo fought and make sure that they were expelled from IPOB. Maybe they are the real people. You don't know. Because these are the men, Uche Mefo, all these kind of, I don't remember their names. These are the men that started with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go back to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast from 2013. You will see you hear the names of the people I'm talking about. Where are those men today? Uche Mefo oversee and make sure that they are sacked in IPOB. And after he's destroying their reputation and crashing their relationship with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Uche Mefo disappointed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Finally, today, Uche Mefo is writing an article for Nigeria. How Nigeria is going to be okay. Uche Mefo is writing, calling IPOB, IPONK, IPOB, bingos, all that stuff. The same names the enemy is called Uche Mefo is what Uche Mefo is calling those that fought with him. Uche Mefo is spitting, shitting, urinating in the grave of those men that he oversaw their deaths. And all these men thought that when the time comes, they're not going to pay for their acts. They will pay. The other one is called his name, George, what is his name again? George Onibe. That one. These are men that went behind Radio Biafra. That is why what is happening in Radio Biafra today, it doesn't freak me, because I know it. Radio Biafra is a place where monkeys and baboons comes to play around. The only serious person that ever sat behind Radio Biafra is Mazi Nnamdi. The rest are jokers. Look at George Onibe. He will call IPOB mental deranged people. He will call Biafra Biafraud. The same George Onibe who will sat behind IPOB, Radio Biafra, and be singing, praising Mazi Nnamdi, blessing the womb that gave birth to Mazi Nnamdi. Today, Uchemefo is calling Mazi Nnamdi a criminal, a deceiver, a thief. These are men that were in the same struggle in the past. So when all these men you see today in Radio Biafra, who are ranting, who are making noise, those men constitute nuisance. Those men who are dividing IPOB instead of uniting them. Those men who are supposed to go into the street and recruit men, real men, to fight for this struggle for Biafra. When you see them doing what they're doing, do not forget Uchemefo. Do not forget George Onibe. Know ye that these men are in the league of these men without reputation. Why would I embrace that which will divide us? If I said I am part of something, why would I choose to stand with something or adapt a strategy that divides us instead of accepting and adapting into the strategies that will unite us? A leader tolerates. A leader humbles himself. A leader goes out just like a father. No matter what your son did, you do not throw him on the street. Even when your son ran away from the house, you keep looking for him. If you have a son who is misbehaving, do you go on and disown him? You keep talking to him. You keep doing everything you could to make sure that he turned a good leaf. But in the case of these men without honor and dignity, all they do is to use that which divides us, and they keep dividing IPOB. Look at the IPOB that Mazi Nnamdi handed over to this man. May you never have a child, a brother. May you never have a partner like Chike Doziem, because he is the cause. Chike Doziem is the cause. May you never have a child, a son, a friend, a comrade, a partner like Chike Doziem. He will ruin you. Chike Doziem will ruin you and destroy you and collapse you, just like he has come to ruin the IPOB and collapse the struggle. Chike Doziem inherited in IPOB a vibrant organization fighting. He inherited a vibrant finance. He inherited a vibrant ESN. He inherited a vibrant media. He inherited a vibrant IPOB family. He inherited a vibrant CRC. Ask yourself, where is CRC today? Ask yourself, why am I even going to CRC? Ask yourself, where is DOS today? How many men were in that platform? At least I know that they have removed and sacked African Rep. He is part of DOS. At least I know that they have removed and suspended Madam Arewa. And the other people that we don't know. And other people don't know. They destroyed a vibrant DOS, destroyed a vibrant CRC. To the blessed memory of my comrade, Mazemeko Obonna, he confided in me that when all these problems started, he contacted their chairman, their leader in CRC, Tony Zumike, and told him, Tony Zumike, assemble the CRC, call all the men, call both Simon Ekpa, call all the men that have grievances, call all the comrades, let them come, because that was the reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu instituted CRC in the first place. CRC is like a Supreme Court of IPOB, where all my difficult issues are being sorted, and final it will be. He made the call in CRC platform. Tony Zunimika didn't come on. He told me that he saved all these things to show it, use it as a proof when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out. Unfortunately, he is dead, and that information is lost forever. But I believe that other CRC members, we have one or two. These men collapse everything. The only thing they want is that those 4, 5, 6 men, they want to handle Biafra. They want to run your life. They want to decide for you. They want to dictate everything. They don't want other people who may question them, criticize them in the struggle. That is why I came to the conclusion that Chike Doziem is the worst thing that could happen to you as a human being. And you must avoid, pray against that spirit of Chike Doziem to possess any of your child. It's dangerous. He will ruin you and ruin your family and ruin the peace of your family. Chike Doziem has proven to us that he's more an enemy than a friend. We know. Now, I want to play, because when I made that comment where I said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu promised that Biafra is coming in 2015, some people may say, Mazi Ebuchi, have you joined them? No, I do not say things that I cannot prove. He who alleges must and should be able to substantiate, and I am here to substantiate it right now with proof, video recording proof, with dates and everything, so that you know that in this platform we don't lie. We don't have any reason to lie. I will play to you the statement that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made about restoring Biafra in 1 year. And I also play to you the one that Simon Ekpa made, that he will restore Biafra, that Biafra is coming in 2023. And he will point out to me the difference between these two men. You will point out to me why I should take IPOB Liverpool Central serious. You tell me why I should take Elochukwu Haji serious. You tell me why I should take Melchizedek serious. You will tell me why I should take all these charlatans serious when they tell me that Simon Ekpa is the enemy or he is agent of the zoo. That is exactly what I'm going to do right now. Let me look for the video. Maka ihe nọ ebe a bụ a na-ekwu ekwu a na-eme eme ekwu eme ọhịa nọ here. Now, Where is it? Now we'll give you Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Now listen to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. This is 2014. I don't know if it's showing on the screen. I took it back because I don't want to go into other things. He's saying, I want you to pick it up. Listen attentively. We decided that Biafra will come, and we come between now and next year. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu was making this comment in 2014. You can see it there in the screen. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Radio Biafra on 7th January 2014. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu said, let me play it again, so that if you are joining them to castigate Simon Ekpa for saying that Biafra will come in 2023, you will understand that as you are castigating and talking down on Simon Ekpa, so you are talking down and castigating Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, because Maazị Nnamdi Kanu have said it many years ago, many times before Simon Ekpa came on board. Do you understand it? Maazị Nnamdi Kanu have said it many years ago, many times before Simon Ekpa came on board, and is saying it today. Listen again, Biafrans. Let us play it the third time. And when you chọrọ, is there any other thing that you want to hear? And when you chọrọ, apart from what I just played, okay, let me play it again for you, because some people are doubting Thomas. Maybe they don't hear it well. Now hear it for the fourth time. Now, that was the voice of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Simon Ekpa made the same comment. Everywhere turned upside down. They were waiting for Simon Ekpa. They couldn't even wait for 2023 to come to an end. They started telling him, you said that Biafra will come in 2023. You said, where is Biafra? Where is Biafra? Where is Biafra? You said it's 150. After 150 days, where is Biafra? Where is Biafra? They forgot that Maazị Nnamdi Kanu has been saying it since 2014. Has Biafra come? The answer is no. Does that make Maazị Nnamdi Kanu a liar? The answer is no. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is trying his best to restore Biafra, and as a man who knows what he's doing, who has a roadmap, as a man of faith and belief, who believes in himself and who believes in what he is doing, he is able to tell you that if all things if all things being equal, the job, the work is going to yield a fruit in the next 1 year. Was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu deceiving you when he made that comment? No. Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make such comments so that you can give him money? No. Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu toiling with Biafra? No. If he is toiling with Biafra, he will not be where he is today. He has every right to be free the next minute. Opportunity is there for him to denounce Biafra, and he will gain his freedom now. But he said to you, okay, I want to, let me play that video again. So you hear where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, we are not going to negotiate Biafra. Listen. Let me play it again. So you hear where he said it. What is happening? Now, I have played this enough. Now, let me go and play the one that Simon Ekpa said that everybody is going crazy. Now, remember, I just played to you where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu promised that Biafra is coming in 2015. Did Biafra come? The answer is no. Does that make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a liar? The answer is still no. Why are they so obsessed with with Simon Ekpa? Because these are men of no reputation. They are men without honor and dignity. They are men who are enemy to us. And they want to destroy everything that we are doing. Now, I want you to listen to Simon Ekpa when he said what he said. And you tell me what is different between what he said and what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. Now listen. This is where Simon Ekpa made the comment that is making all these men to go and commit suicide. Simon Ekpa said he believed that Biafra will come in 2023, that those who do not believe will see it happen. Now, this is what Simon Ekpa said. I'm able to play it to you, and also, I'm able to also to play to you what when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made the same comment. Now, what you're going to ask yourself is, why they don't have issues, they don't have problems when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made that comment. But now, when Simon Ekpa made the same comment that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been making, these men all of them went crazy, because they are doing what they are doing out of hatred, out of jealousy, out of greed. They want to run Simon Ekpa down. Their target is to make sure that they demonize Simon Ekpa, make his work to look like a joke. They want to present a Simon Ekpa that is a liar. Probably those men did not know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has made such claims in the past. They did not know that their leader, the person they identified as a leader, has made the same comments that someone else is making in 2023. These are men that when you start to talk and call yourself a freedom fighter, they also will come and jump and tag themselves also as a freedom fighters. You cannot fight for freedom with any jealousy and hatred, because you need all hands on deck. It has never been recorded in the history of this world where one person restored a nation. It is a collective interest. It must be fought collectively by everybody. In fact, there will come a time you will even cajole your enemies and use your enemies to achieve what you want, which is your freedom. If indeed you are serious, your duty. Do you know that the Yorubas, they are like, they hate us. They see us as a threat to themselves. If you follow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there was a time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu focused on those men, Yoruba people. He will talk to them. He will call them names. He will call them everything that they are. But there came a time when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw opportunity to cohabitate with them, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu took it. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came online already and said, no more attack on Yoruba people, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a pure leader. He is articulative. He's a visionary leader. He knows how to work on the strength of his enemies and harness it and use it for his own progress and purpose. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was able to do it. The Ambazonia you see today, the same Ambazonia, that same place they call Ambazonia today, were used against us. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu took advantage when it is necessary for us to gather more people. We need people. We need to cause a situation where the government could not control it anymore. That was the purpose. Why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu enter into alliance with Oduduwa, with the Yoruba Nation now, and Ambazonia, and was fighting to see if he can get the middle belt. The purpose is that if all these men rose up and are in agreement and unity with the Biafrans, Nigeria will collapse within a twinkle of an eye. Where are they going to fight? They're going to fight in Yoruba land. Are they going to fight in Middle Belt? I've been Biafra land. They will collapse within a twinkle of an eye. That is why anybody that will come and tell me that Simon Ekpa is doing that, I will ask you, prove to me. Because with everything on my table, Simon Ekpa is following the full steps. The legacy of Onye Nduma Nnamdi Kanu is what Simon Ekpa is following and making sure that Nnamdi Kanu legacy did not die. He's making sure that Nnamdi Kanu's effort is not wasted. But these men, they cannot do that. If they are genuine, what stopped them from going and reaching out to someone else as it is right now? If they are genuine, if they are who they say they are, what is stopping them from saying, okay, let us use this guy? We see that he's creating momentum. He's making a lot of moves. The zoo is shaking because of him. We can use him more. Let us go. Let us come down. Let us play. Let us dance with him. Let us see if we can achieve something. That is how leaders could. You say you are a leader. If you said you want something, that is what you do. You use every opportunity. You use it. Opportunity does not come always. So when you see one, you grab it with both hands. Do it. He is asking for what you are asking for. But will they do that? Never. Because they are not even fighting for Biafra. Do you see Chikedozie as someone fighting for Biafra? Do you see Chinasa Nworu as somebody fighting for Biafra? Do you see Stony Zulumike as someone fighting for Biafra? Do you see Isaiah Oba as someone fighting for Biafra? Do you see Abuanim as someone fighting for Biafra? These men they are not serious about freedom fighting. They don't even understand. You don't fight for what you don't understand. You fight for something you understand. So this man does not understand what freedom fighting entails. Therefore, they are not working to actualize or achieve or restore Biafra because they don't understand what is about it. They don't know how to go about it. So when they see you doing something positive to restore Biafra, they see you as a threat. They see you as something that they could not become. They cannot do it, but when it comes to do it, they will fight you to a halt because their egos will be bruised. For them to submit and say, yes, you are doing it better than we are doing it, let us submit to you and work with you, their egos will be bruised. Those Seiko fans, the likes of Elochukwu Haji, the life of this Liverpool IPOB Liverpool Central, the likes of Atalugo, the likes of Melchizedek, the likes of all these chibus, they go out to them. They will look down on them. That is it. They don't want it. Their ego, their names, their reputation is more important than Biafra. That is it. You do not take such men serious if you understand what you are doing. That is it. I told you, listen to me. I'll be doing something this evening. You know, I told you I don't give a damn. I watched Simon Ekpa's program on the 30th or 31st, where he was listing. You know, the other day I tried to list it, I couldn't list it. But I'm going to be playing it to you, where Simon Ekpa was giving a comprehensive breakdown of all the achievements that he and his government is able to achieve within 9 months. Within 9 months. From March till date, it's 9 months. But as those men that Nnamdi Kanu left almighty IPOB into their hands, ask them, please tell us. We heard that Simon Ekpa listed all his achievements. Okay, now it's time. Please, tell Biafrans wants to know, what have you been able to achieve? Please, can we see your achievements for the past 2.5 years, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left in your hands a vibrant, almighty IPOB. Please, can you tell us, Chigadesium, we want to hear what are you able to achieve for these 2.5 years? We want to know all these things. You don't talk, you walk the talk. You see it? The difference between a hero and the ordinary people is that when a hero says something, he goes ahead to do it. If a hero told you, I'm going to get 10 heads of a lion in next 1 week, come here, you will see it. By the time you are coming in the next 10 days, in 1 week, he will show you the 10 heads of the lions. Evidence, not I am still planning, I'm working on the ground to achieve it. There is a trap I set there. I went there yesterday, didn't catch any lion. So I'm still going to try next year. No. That is a foolish person. So if you said you are working, if you ask me now, what is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu able to do from the day he ascended that I started following him? I will list uncountable of it. I will list it. They are uncountables. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has, in fact, he has done more job than any other person in the struggle. The awareness that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu created is top notch. You can never reach it. You can never ascend there. The quality of leadership, development, the IP. Look at the IPOB. One Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is there. Is here. Look at IPOB. Even your enemy, your sworn enemy, if you join IPOB automatically, you people have become friends. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did it. Because to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you must be whiter than white and whiter than snow. If you are not whiter than white and whiter than snow, you don't have any business in IPOB. You don't have place in IPOB. You must be without envy. You must be without jealousy. You must be without hatred. Before you become an IPOB member, you must have the capacity to love. You must have the capacity to forgive. You must have capacity to overlook. You must have capacity to work for the interest of every member of IPOB. You must have one target to restore Biafra. If you are a follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you must be part of the group, you must be part of the wagon, you must understand that Chukwu Okike Abiama created all man to be equal. You must know that IPOB restoration lies in the hands of everybody. Anybody can have anything to restore Biafra, you are welcome on board. That is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that we all follow. That is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that we all listen to. He does not say that it is him or no other person. He said, if you know anything you can do for Biafra to restore, come and do it, and I will work with you. I will step us down for you, and I will support you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made this comment. Who are you today? Who is Chigedoziem? Who is Chinasa Nworu? Who is Oxnabaim? Who is Isaiah Oba? Who is Intonis Rumike? Who are those men of no reputation who are to stand against the movement of Chukwu Okike Abiama? Let me tell you something. See this here. If you have made yourself a blocking stone, a stumbling stone, if you have turned yourself enemies of Biafra, working against Biafra, but whether directly or indirectly, you are going to perish. I am telling you today. Because Biafra is coming in 2024, no Jupiter will stop it. If you are going to be a going back, if you are going to constitute a baggage, unwanted baggage, we are going to cut you out and dump you in the dustbin of history, where you belong, where Uchemefo belong, where George only may belong. That is where you will belong. Because for you to be a part or parcel of this movement, you must be without envy, jealousy, and hatred. You must be able to know and understand that all we need is Biafra or nothing. You must understand that Biafra supersedes other interests. Because without Biafra, we are finished. If you understand how I'm sweating because of Biafra, because it's hot here. I don't have a fan, but I'm here sweating. I am sweating for Biafra. And after sweating, you want to play politics. You want to bring Nigeria mentality into Biafran struggle. And you want people like Mazo Ebuchi to stand and support your idiocy, your foolishness. You think people like me join this struggle for a joke? You think oh, these guys, you don't know what is coming for you. If you know what is coming for you, you resign nobly and leave this struggle and go. If you are living in UAE or in Kuwait or in Switzerland or anywhere in the part of Europe, you go and face your job and leave freedom fighting for serious people. We need Biafra. You must understand that. Anywhere you see Biafra, go and bring it. We didn't tell you that Biafra is there. But we know that Biafra is somewhere. And all of us, we are searching for it. So if I see it first, I will grab it. So you that is blocking everybody, you do not have any mandate. All of us have the mandate. Allow people to fight for their freedom. Why are you going after them? Why are you demonizing them, humiliating them, maligning their character, killing them, doing every form of evil, calling them names, making sure that people does not see them as, do you understand that you are dividing us? I am here to break that chain of stupidity that the enemies of Biafra have used to chain all these men and all these women that are supporting impunity, that are supporting something that does not yield any fruit. If you have fought for, I said it before, this page has not, this platform has not, we have not, if you calculate the times we started broadcasting in this platform, it has not even gotten up to 9 months or thereabout. But we can be able to tell you this is what you have done. We started with a cell phone. Today we are using a laptop, very high quality laptop. You can see it. And it is our target to add a powerful microphone. And also to get other things that is needed. We are getting there. That is called progress. Progress. So if you ask me, Mazen, to give us a progress report, I will be able to tell you, we have done this, we have done this, we started here, this is where we are. That is the definition of progress. Progress is not coming and ranting. The only thing you know you have to do is to write a memo. Threaten Nigeria. I will do this one, oh, if you don't release Mazen Kanu, if you don't, I will do this one, oh. And that year will come and go. You have not done anything. Nigeria does not even know that you exist. When did you hear them talk about your name? Have Nigerian ministers mentioned your name before? Have they mentioned you and say you said these things? Because they know you are not serious. But when someone else sneezes, Nigerian newspaper will carry it and report it. When someone else cough in Finland, Nigeria defense minister will be going from one platform to another, trying to call the attention of Nigeria and the world. That is what is called making impact. Walk the talk. Talking is cheap. Walk the talk. When you talk, you do what you said you will do. We are tired of Nigerian government. If we start now, when we shall start, nobody is going to hold us. So when we 1 year ago, they are still holding your leader. You have not started, though. 2 years ago, they are still holding your leader. They can still holding your leader. 3 years, you have not into this is 3rd year. In fact, the holding now has entered another level. Promise detention, indefinite detention. That is where our leader is now. And you are still telling Nigerian government that when you start, if I start, nobody is going to stop me. You have nothing to offer. They know, for Christ's sake. They know you don't have anything to offer. They know, because they are able to put you on a scale, and they saw that you don't have any weight. So they focus on those who have something to offer. Now, let me give you another video of Simon Ekpa's achievements by himself, not by me, because he has the courage to list all his achievements. You list your own if you have any. If you have any, list it. If you have any achievements, list it. What is happening here now? This thing shouldn't do this. If you have any achievement, just give me a minute. I'm trying to restore. Who is this, man? Okay. Now, listen. These are the some selling you now. Listen to Simon Ekpa himself telling you what he is able to achieve for the past 9 months. He has the courage to list his achievement and is open for debunk. If you think he has done any of these things he said he has done, you can debunk it by saying lies. Okay? If your new leader Chikedozie has done any, tell us this is what Chikedozie has done, so that all of us may celebrate with you, because we are in this together. We are all in this together. Now listen attentively as Simon Ekpa lists all his achievements with his Biafra Republic government in exile. Sorry. I don't know why this network is. What's wrong with this network now? Eh? Nah, man. I hate it. When you are doing something. Okay. Someone I can't say anything. I want to make comment on this one. Someone ever don't need to tell you. You know it. You agree with him totally. Like I said before now, the IPOB media collapsed immediately. Mazinam Dekan went into the enemy's hands. Chigozie made sure that he collapsed IPOB media, which prompted the creation of IPOB Western Cape Media TV. Because if those people who were on the media space, if they were doing the job the way they were doing it before, maybe we will not be here today. We came when we saw that everything were falling apart. We saw no other person doing any job that IPOB media is known with. Someone Ekpa created a powerful media that Nigerian government is afraid of. It's not how many they are, but they are focused, they are united, they fix their eyes on the enemies, they do not chase irrelevancy, they don't care what you are saying about what they are doing. They continue to do what? They continue to advertise someone else to the world. But what is IPOB media doing today? What are they known for today? They all into religious issues. And let me make comment about these religious issues. Let me tell you something. I know all of you have been used, whether by proxy or directly. But the fact is, Biafra does not have problem with Christianity. You must know it, understand it. And if you are a Biafran listening to me, and you are being pained by the activities of those charlatans, both the ones on Radio Biafra and in their series of private channels or pages, do not take them serious. IPOB is not against Christian. Mazen Kanu is not against Christianity. I have heard Mazen Kanu said that in Biafra, freedom of worship is pure, second to none. As long as you are not using your own to disturb other people, nobody is going to disturb you. If you like, bring a tortoise and worship. If you like, go to the grave and worship whatever you want to worship. It's nobody's business, as long as it's not disturbing the peace and unity of Biafran state. So I want you, do not take them serious. Stop going to Radio Biafra and listening to nonsense, to jokes. Stop going to their pages. They failed. They are failed people. They don't have anything to say anymore. They are in the business of creating content. They are in business of dragging, making, looking for chasing chasing clouds. Do not listen to them. In IPOB, Christianity is welcome. The only people we put in check are those terrorist religion that drive joy in killing, believing that when they kill, they are going to inherit 72 virgins in afterlife. These are the people that we in Biafra is going to put our eyes on them. That does not mean that they could not worship, do their worship in our land. As long as they do it without disturbing the peace and the unity of Biafra. The IPOB, so-called IPOB media, today migrated from freedom fighting into religious fighting. Because as far as I know, as long as I'm concerned, the activities today, the pleats of, in fact, they don't have any business with freedom fighting anymore. What does Biafran restoration got to do with religion? We are here to restore Biafra. When Biafra comes, religious activities will be controlled. So right now, the focus is on freedom. Total emancipation of the people of Biafra. That is the focus. And we put our eyes on it. That is no looking back or sideways. So, When Simon Ekpa made that comment and list his media team as a achievement, yes, to me they are one of the greatest achievements of Simon Ekpa, because they are in the business of preaching, bringing his works to the notice of the world and Biafra at large. When Simon Ekpa make comments, his media warriors will run with it. Within few hours, it's everywhere, all over the internet. Everybody is talking about it. Everybody is discharging it. They are sharing. You can go. You know, when I started, before I started to broadcast on this, before I started to come on media, I thought that my zone, which is IPOB Western Cape, will be giving me a great support. I thought they're going to support me by coming to join me in the program, sharing my program, and doing everything, because we are on it together. It's our progress. It's our success. But to my greatest amazement, you can't find any of them watching or sharing our programs. At a point, I question it. Then sometimes, as I'm going, I remembered that I don't need them to share my program, our program. I don't need them to watch us, because if they are watching my program only, then it's not going far. When those that is not part of, they are not even Biafrans, when they start to watch my program, that is when I will say, yes, I am making progress. But for now, it does not matter to me. But this media team of Simon Ekpa, when Simon Ekpa, in fact, go and watch it. Go and watch it. There's this lady, she came online maybe a few months ago, not up to 2 months ago, after Finland convention. That Adade Olamma, go and watch her program. When Adade Olamma is on live program, you will not see anything less than 150 people watching her. Is Adade Olamma making sense more than me? Is Adade Olamma going deeper more than me? In fact, most of the program that Adade Olamma is doing is attacking people and those fighting against Simon Ekpa, which is okay. That is why he came on. So he's doing it, and he's doing it perfectly. And those people that is following Simon Ekpa, supporting Simon Ekpa, are supporting every member, every team, every media. They support them, knowing that this one, they need to push them. If you go to another number, you see super chats coming. When did she started? Few months ago. When did I start? A long time before she joined. So this is the power of unity. This is the power of unity. Simon Ekpa able to achieve this because he understands what leadership is all about. Let us continue. Did you hear that? Now, as Chikedozium, you heard where Simon Ekpa was busy mentioning all the sophisticated weapons that his Biafran military fighters have. Resistant fighters. Ask Chikedozium, and that one that always come on Radio Biafra to bark like a dog, Chinas Anworu, ask him, what does ESN that they paraded on the eve of Onyendu's court, what does they have? Ask Chikedozium this question. Ask Chikedozium, does they have one of those sophisticated weapons, arms and ammunition that Simon Ekpa just mentioned now? Does their own ESN have it? Can Chikedozium call for fundraising and anybody will come? Can they? If they could, they will be calling. But they know. This man does not understand the role money play in freedom fighting. That is why, because they always have ulterior motive. Anytime they said there is money, they have ulterior motive. So they take it that everybody that is calling for money to raise fund is calling for, have ulterior motive. Have you asked yourself, why do they have problem when you cannot fight do freedom fighting without money? Someone made a reference. He said, Ukraine, do you know how many billions of dollars, trillions, that the world has given to Ukraine for this war? And Ukraine keep coming back for more. Because Russia has triple of those of what Ukraine have. And for Ukraine to match Russia, they should be on the same level with Russia in arms and ammunition. They should have anti-aircraft, they should have anti-tank, they should have anti-missiles, they should have all these weapons to be able to checkmate the incursion of Russians into their territory. Without money, it wouldn't be possible. You cannot say I'm fighting for freedom fighting and you don't have what it takes. Do you know how much Nigeria budget for arms and ammunition? Do you know how the kind of weapons that Nigeria comes into Biafra land to kill our people? Do you see those armor tanks? Do you know how much one costs? Those armor tanks, you cannot shoot. Gun does not penetrate an extent bomb. You must have a particular weapon to be able to disarm that armor tank. So if you said you are fighting for freedom, you don't have what it takes to at least make your enemies to step back so that you can have a breathing space, then you are doomed. That was why when ESN unit started, they nearly wiped us out. They nearly wiped our men out. They nearly wipe our men out. There is always casualties. It is known. But are you the only one recording casualties? No. If you are falling, your enemies should be falling too. So you need to fund the struggle, the armed struggle. You need to have the latest weapons so that your enemies will always think twice before coming to kill you. That is it. So I understand perfectly what Simon Ekpa is trying to say. So let us continue. Now you see this. You see this thing. This Baltimore. Do you know how much properties cost in any state in America to purchase a property? Do you know how much it costs? Look at the caliber of men seated here and tell me if you can see by any chance a street urchins among them. These are doctors. These are professors. These are career women and men who are moving mountains in America and around the world. You don't see any street urchins here. You can never see a street urchins in any team that Samoneba is supervising. That is why they are able to go to the length where they are today. Because these men, before they join, they have to understand what do you understand. You have to explain to them. What do you understand about freedom? You want me to join you? Yes, I am willing to join you, but what is freedom to you? Explain. Because they understand when you speak, they psych you, they are educated, they are progressive, they understand things. So when you are talking, they are psyching you, they are understanding. If you are not making sense, they go their way. They don't have time to waste. Do you think it is easy to gather such men? Look at them in Baltimore. What have Chigarozium and his DOS able to achieve since Mazen Nakano left? All they do is to destroy the structures, financial structure that Mazen Nakano put in place. Anyways, let us continue. Why? Why? Okay. A minute, let me check something. I don't understand. So why is it silent? I don't understand. Why? What is the cause? I don't understand. Let me see if I post it. So why is it silent? I don't understand. Why? What is the cause? But it's not muted. I don't understand. Let me see if I post it. So why is it silent? I don't understand. Why? What is the cause? But it's not muted. I don't understand. Let me see if I post it. So why is it silent? I don't understand. Why? What is the cause? But it's not muted. I don't understand. Let me see if I post it. So why is it silent? I don't understand. Okay. Okay. Just give me a minute. Let me fix this thing. Just give me a minute. Let me fix this thing. Just give me a minute. Let me fix this thing. Just give me a minute. Let me fix this thing. Just give me a minute. Let me fix this thing. Just give me a minute. I'm making noise. Let me see if it's going to be. I hope so. I don't even understand whether it's my network. Um, hello, Biafrans. No, I have problem. What is this? Huh? I have problem with my program now. I'll be ending now because I don't understand. So we continue again. We continue again next time. I'm having issues with my network, or rather with me. I don't know. I think I'm the one. I'm having issues with my network, or rather with me.
Continue. Those who don't believe us will believe us. Continue. Those who don't believe us will believe us.
Yeah. I want to go there. I don't know why it's no one, I don't understand. And when him about let me see this. Huh? I don't know why it's and when him Biafrans, good evening. Good night, and we continue this program again next time. I don't know. I got you now. Some more.